is sky high. In fact, you'd absolutely be stunned to come away with a loss.
Second and 10.
Right, let's go.
They'll run. This is Bashal Tootin.
And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
Go, let's go. Hey, tomato. 11, go.
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. First down.
Here we go.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
And he's able to break out a one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Now 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
30 left. Still.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll find his way down right around the 12. Only a yard in the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Now Lawrence will try and do this himself.
And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2.
Tootin is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line.
A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Hey.
And they'll run again. Pushing for the end zone, but he's not going to get there. They stop him just shy of the goal line.
Looking to cash in on this opening drive. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal.
Rip, 23. Hey, son.
They'll run for it. This is Allen. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great play there.
With his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jags take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal.
An extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0.
after the touchdown. Cook now to kick this one away. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
31-yard line.
Give me what they asked for. It's not enough. You solid left, but it's not enough. You better reach there, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it.
Looking to put a drive together. They begin with a quick throw out left. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be second down.
Second and 3 at the 38-yard line.
Check. Hey, smash. Let's go.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. That will go for 9 yards and a first down on the keeper. The Cowboys at 11-2 now, and they have certainly got it rolling as of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, the very next game, you point out to them, we're on a nice run here, and if we keep doing this, we'll be playing at home in the postseason, and we know that could ride us all the way to the Super Bowl if we get that done.
Check, smash. Check, smash. Ready.
They'll run. This is Jaden Blue. A nice opening right away as he'll maneuver his way up to the 32-yard line. From the 32-yard line now, here's second and a yard. They go again with Blue. And he stopped immediately there. Here now, third and a yard.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and 1.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 1918.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a third down coming up. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. So they'll say no to the 50-yard field goal try. Instead, the offense out there, they're going for it.
Panther 60. Panther 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Back to throw here. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jags are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on fourth down. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers, because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too. When we talk with people about what we think the most important quality for an NFL quarterback to possess, what do people usually say?
Arm strength, and he showed the arm strength there.
Yeah, pretty good bullet pass he threw, but he wasn't accurate, was he?
No.
Listen, you like mobility, but accuracy, first and foremost, is what a quarterback needs. He didn't possess it on that play.
Sink right open. Sink right. 30 left. 11. Go.
Now Lawrence.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jennings. The offense on third down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Gun. Go. Hey, kill. 11. Go. Let's go.
Now Lawrence to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Jags first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good for a Jaguars first down. A gain of 16 yards. And a Jaguar first down.
Again, it's Lawrence.
And now this one may draw a penalty. He just blindly threw that one to the sideline. And yep, indeed, the flag is out. They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long.
Take right open. Take right. 30 left.
Lawrence.
And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Here's Lawrence to throw.
He completes it to Hunter. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Logan Cook to punt for Jacksonville.
Cavante Turpin deep for the Cowboys.
It's taken to the 26. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one. But now here on Thursday night, do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that. You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Second and 9 now. He's going to launch this deep for Watson.
And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
79 Broncos.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's going to go up top again.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10.
And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on 1st down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
2nd and 5.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Hey, tomato. Go.
They keep it on the ground. Allen again. And some room for him there as he'll take this out to about the 15. They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football.
On the sneak. And he will make it back to the line of scrimmage, but that is all. 4th down coming up as we reach the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
And they'll indeed go for it. Here's Lawrence.
And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And now the football's going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line. On 1st down, it's Blue. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Go!
Out of the gun, they run with Blue. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
19 Lions.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
He'll try and do this himself.
And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down.
Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Oh, nice job there putting the ball right in the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get in to pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple of plays.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great effort there. Keeping it himself from a yard out.
And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half.
Cowboys will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Hurt.
They'll try and throw for it. And he'll get in. And they take an 8-7 lead. Well, they got down 7-zip. They said, we'll go for 2, one up you, and they take the lead.
How about that for a little risk-reward, right? If you don't get it, you're only down a point. Let's go ahead and make a statement in this ball game, and that's exactly what they did.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. Lawrence will throw. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
13, Luke. That's hot. Go. Take right over. Take right.
Looking to throw, Lawrence.
He's going to take another shot here. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
Completes it to Jennings. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 10 yards there, good enough for a Jags first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Jaguars.
From the gun, it's Lawrence.
He finds his target, Allen. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
Here's Lawrence.
From left side, complete. That's Thomas. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
A good down to possibly take a shot, and in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches.
Gun. 11. Hey, kill. 30 left.
Lawrence going to throw again. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them at the end zone as the first half winds down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Lawrence.
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
Trevor Lawrence
in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Jaguars have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes this a 14-8 ball game.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll throw now on the final play. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter. And
And he returns this to the 22.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Cosmetics. How many heads I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up. We got the plyometric. Ran up by the Lux Mesa up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet. People diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Walk in New Orleans with the etiquette of LA yelling.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
All in all, pretty manageable deficit, Charles, here as they start this third quarter offensively when you consider the fact that in the first two quarters, they had two costly turnovers.
I think you laid it out there perfectly, partner. Very tough to hold the lead going into the break if you continue to hand it over on multiple drives.
Yeah, and obviously, Charles, it'll be very tough to climb back into the game if those turnovers continue.
I would say borderline impossible. You keep turning it over, I don't know how you make up a deficit.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Take off.
2nd and 3. He's going to look deep down the field. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
Now, how about this? They'll change it at the line.
Dragon 60. Buffalo 18. Warrior 70. Hut, hut.
They'll try and throw for it here. Looking deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Kevontae Turpin, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that will put them on top here in the 3rd. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
That's another Jaguars first down.
On play action, Lawrence. Now he's going to step up and run. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Savon Revel. And the Cowboys are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
Intercepted. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other. Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
This a 2nd and 7 from the 37.
Now a shotgun handoff. Blue. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. That first down pickup of 8.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
First down, and they go right back to blue. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
They'll try and run again with blue. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Down at the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll run up the middle here with blue. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Third down and 1. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. And he's going to get to the 31 and not for the first down.
And what a weapon to have when you can use your quarterback as a short yardage runner and pick up first downs.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Check smack, hiking 18.
They go with blue between the tackles. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there on 2nd down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They hand it off. It's blue. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
That's another Cowboys first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down. 4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Two of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Right now, no questioning the toughness of this Jaguar defense. This is 3rd and goal.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Warrior 70. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Buffalo 18. Dragon 60. Street.
and they just did not get the snap away in time.
So that flag will set him back 5 yards.
How crucial will those 5 yards be? We'll see as they come up again here, 3rd and goal.
Cougar 19. Let's get that touch. 60 Maverick. 60 Cup 19. Cup 19. Take over.
Now back to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3.
Panther 11. Panther 11. 19 tight. 19 tight. Rig alert. Rig alert. 79 Bronco. 18 Pioneer. 7 Pirate. 7 Pirate. Chap 60. Chap 60. 19 Lion.
He'll look to throw. This is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jaden Blue from 3 yards out. And the Cowboys will add to their 4th quarter lead. All right, so the Cowboys will go for 2 here.
For the 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. That's caught at the 1. And he will get into the end zone. It's 2 points and also a 2-score advantage as the lead swells to 9. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Yeah, the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Here now, 2nd and 4. They stay on the ground with Allen. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a 1st down.
Jaguars, 1st down. A gain of 13 yards.
Now Lawrence. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Samson Abuka has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Well, for last week's performance, which was so good, he was named NFC Defensive Player of the Week. He got a lot of praise, and understandably so, from national media. Looking pretty good on that play, too.
And I love what he told us this week before the game. He talked about how much time they spend working on pass rush moves, every position, because anyone could go after the quarterback in their defense, and you can see how they've all absorbed their lessons.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Here's Allen. And he gets this to the 48, but no further. Well short of the line to gain. It's a gain of 5, and it'll lead to a 4th down.
Well, the guys who are paid to make the tackles deserve some kudos there, but I think they deserve even bigger ones because in that situation, they had to be thinking pass. Loosened up defense, going to pass coverage. Instead, maybe they surprised them a little bit running the ball, yet they rallied to it and stopped them well short of a 1st down.
Here we go. Gotta have it. Lawrence. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
That one caught downfield by Watson.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The rookie from Oklahoma putting that one on target. And that'll earn his guys a first down. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Well, you told me before, it's great to be an athlete. A lot of great athletes out there. It's good to have instincts, and he has those.
I would take those above athleticism in a lot of cases, because if you know where the ball's going before anyone else can get there and block you, you can make up for a lack of athleticism by being in the right spot at the right time.
And took him down in the backfield with those instincts. On the give, this is Blue. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
You got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball, because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
70 Lions.
They'll look to throw here.
He'll try and do this himself.
Call it a gain of 3. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
He didn't like what he saw downfield, decided his best course of action was to take off and run. And that ended up being a gamble that did not pay off for him. Now they would have to gamble again if they want to keep this series going.
Back to throw. He'll try to do it himself. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. See if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds.
2nd and 6 coming up. Now Lawrence. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
But to throw again is Lawrence.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
They're going on 4th down. Lawrence.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And this one will be brought back to the 22. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Back to throw here. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Dragons, set. Up, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Well, he's going to go for it all. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. When the guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try to throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
Go! Cowboy 80! 18, Pioneer! Mustang 19! Chop 60, chop!
They're going to look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
This is 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence.
And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack.
Here comes 2nd down. Lawrence. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete.
Throwing now, Lawrence.
And that is incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Hey, Smash!
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that will force a turnover on downs. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got a man. That's caught left sideline. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Drops it to Blue, complete. Just a gain of a couple there. And that will bring up 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 10-yard line.
Now they'll throw here, out of the gun. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Touchdown! Jaden Blue with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Cowboys add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. They'll try and run it with Blue. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Here's Lawrence.
Completes it to Jennings. And they just took a timeout. With 2 seconds to go, this one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
But Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they could afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
They'll look to throw now on first down.
One last shot at the end zone. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So for the Cowboys, they continue to roll as the win gets them to 12-2 on the year. And they'll get another home date next week as the Eagles will come to town. Meanwhile, for Jacksonville, they drop their 10th game now to fall to 4-10.
2, 3, 4. Heartbroken Houston, Texas, couldn't get off the sofa. The thing about depression, you think your life is over. When I was all alone, you came and changed how I feel. Let me cook. Only you understand me, you fill me up completely. And when I'm self-destructive, you make me feel so pretty. You always pull me closer to let me know that it's real. When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside deep. Finally, I'm happy to be. 'Cause I got love with your baby. I figured out why I'm smiling. Nothing can stop me. Finally, I'm happy to be. I wanna thank you for taking me as I am. Need you to know that I'm your number one fan. I wanna give you my heart. You see the silver lining when I'm in the trenches. You stand beside me with your patience and forgiveness. I wanna give you my heart. When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside deep. Finally, I'm happy to be. 'Cause I got love with your baby. I figured out why I'm smiling. Nothing can stop me. Finally, I'm happy to be. Baby, I could cry. Can I fall in your arms and just fly? When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside deep. Finally, I'm happy to be. 'Cause I got love with your baby. I figured out why I'm smiling. Nothing can stop me. Finally, I'm happy to be. 'Cause I got love. I got love. Yeah, got love. La, 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 la. La, 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 la.
Stay with me. You ain't gotta go. You can
stay friendly. We could do the beach, we could hang out. Yes, her and the E go to my house. You can spend the night till we wake up. Do it all again, cause it ain't mud. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams. Hey yo, my new thing is I don't want you around if you useless. I make a living rhyming, same job as Dr. Seuss's. People only give to get back, that's recoupment. Always have their two hands out, like they. My new thing is you ain't even gotta be my new chick. You can just pull up and hang out and be a new friend. Or I can show you how to train the dragon like. And either way, it ain't gotta be love. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need